It's peppermint and mocha time. That's what I added to my coffee today. I'm so excited. That's the good that comes with the cold. Hi guys, I'm Susana Rodriguez and welcome to another episode of Hey Bride TV. Today I want to talk about something that I was helping a bride with, and it's about how to address an adults only wedding. So she was asking if they should put the adults only on the card, on the RSVP card. She was going to say adults only, cocktail hour and reception to follow. My only problem with that was that it's not really adults only, because their nephews are going to be in the wedding and in the ceremony, and their ceremony and the reception. Of course, there are their nephews. It's almost like their own kids. So I was worried that some people that are not as close to the family or wouldn't put one and one together would say, oh, that was obviously an adults only party. The invitation said it, and there's kids here. How tacky of those people to bring the kids. But maybe they didn't pay attention that they are the nephews. So I didn't want that judgment on the parents of the kids that are obviously their brothers and sisters. So we talked about options, and one of the options was putting not the adults only, but we have reserved dash amount of seats in your honor. So if you say we have reserved 2 seats, is they know that it's, for example, mom and dad, if the invitation is addressed to them, and if they think a little bit, maybe little Jack won't be invited. That's one of the ways. Another way is to use the inner envelopes. So what's the deal with the inner envelopes? Usually it's a protection, it's more elegant, and that's all we know about it. But really, if you want to use the full of it, this is how it comes. The outer envelope of the invitation has the main name and the address. So for example, Mr. Jack Smith and family, and then the address. So that's how it addresses to him. But whose family? So in the inner envelope, you put Mr. Jack Smith, Mrs. Jackie Smith, Mr. Whatever the amount of people with their exact names that you're invited. Maybe his family is huge and you meant to invite 3 or 4 people of that family. So the inner envelope, you address specifically the names of the people you are inviting. So that's another way that you could do it, so that people know specifically who is invited of the family. That could hint that it's, mom, dad, you, boyfriend, whatever the situation of the family is. Another thing that you can do is simply put adults only, or, use the website to hint that only the bridal party will have the kids that you want them to have a good time and enjoy the party. So if that's one of the problems you're going to have, then definitely there's a way to address it. If somebody does reserve for the kid when they're doing the RSVP, then it's going to be a hard conversation, but you can kindly reply, hey, I saw that you are SVP'd for, but we have a limited amount of seats in order to accommodate everyone and to allow everyone to have a good time. I really hope that you can still make it and enjoy the celebration, because it would mean a lot to me that you're there. It's kind of like a subtle, formal way of saying, I still want you there, but I really don't have the system to have kids. Some people do have a special place with people that they hire for entertainment, with coloring books and all this stuff for kids, and that's really great, especially if you have a lot of kids in your family. But a lot of people simply are not at that stage where there are so many kids among their friends and family, so they really want to enjoy an adults-only celebration without all that worry. And they also want to enjoy the time with their friends. I don't think it should be an insult to the parents. It should be like, remember how we met, how we had a great time back in college, in high school, whatever it was. Even if it's at work, I want that. I want us to be adults, to be us, without having to deal, with the responsibility of the kid. And of course, when you are with a kid, you won't be able to drink or dance and all that stuff as much. I hope it helps a little bit. Let me know if you're having a adults only or not. I'll see you next time on Hey Bride TV.